everyone, it's Jean and it's TEMU time. Now I did open my bags already because there was something in there for my husband, and also I got myself some reading glasses that I needed desperately. So if you are wondering about their reading glasses, they are amazing. I got some, most of the ones that I got have the blue light blocking, and they're really good because I read a lot at night. And I got some that had a little bigger glass part so I could see better. I'm not very fond of the ones that I have to look down over my nose to see them. So if you have if you like to wear reading glasses, they have a really nice selection. I got one pack that had, I think, 4 or 5 together. Now this pair is a smaller view, but I loved them because they were striped. So that just feeds into my my likes, not to my wants. So that is what I got for reading glasses. And if you have been wondering whether or not to get them, I would recommend them. The next few things I got are basically for storage. So I got these little boxes, which I just love because I call these my treasure boxes, and I usually end up filling them with buttons or something like that. So whenever I'm doing my videos, I can kind of look through there and find what I want to add to my project that I'm doing. I also picked up a large packet of these pink, they're pink and iridescent or like diamond colored flat backs. And I got these because sometimes you're doing a card or a tag and it just needs a little something else. And I thought this bling would be nice for that. I also have been doing some, I don't have any, I don't think, right here to show you. I've been doing the hot glue seals, and I haven't been using wax. I've actually been using hot glue. So when I do the seals, what I like to do is I like to have something small that I can put maybe on the edge of the seal or underneath the seal to make it more interesting. So I got myself a pack of these butterflies. Now these are actually used for there you could see how tiny they are, and they're just little hard plastic butterflies. But these are used for nail art, and sometimes my nails are long, and when they are, I will paint them, but I don't really use nail art. But the reason I got these is because they will look beautiful on the wax seals. So I went a little crazy with that. This one that I have here, these are all bows. And then in the middle are just little gems. But these are all different colored bows, and I think they'll be really fun to work with. Also, if you get, for example, Tim Holtz die cut here, and he's wearing a bow tie, and you wanted to dress him up a little bit, you could take one of these red ties and just glue it right there, and it wouldn't look out of place because it's almost the same size as the actual tie on the man. So that's the reason why I got these, because I can embellish some of my die cuts. I can put these on my tags, and I can put these on my glue seals. So here's just another little box. This is a hole punch, and if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I love hearts. So I got this because it actually punches a heart shape. So you just punch your paper. Let me see if I have something. I'll just punch the corner of Christie's paper and let you see that the hole punch is a heart. So that's why I wanted it, because it punches a heart shape instead of a round shape. Again, feeding into my wants, not my needs. This little box is just adorable. When I bought it, usually when you go on TEMU, everything is listed in centimeters, and I'm used to inches. So I'm trying to calculate the size of these things and then realizing they're not quite as big as I thought. But I got this one because when you open it up, if I can, it has all these little boxes in it, which I do have a couple of these, and I thought these were the larger ones. Wondering how these come out. They should have a little hooky-do or something to get them out. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Okay, so here is the size of them. So they're very small, but if you're a jewelry maker, or if you collect dried flowers, this would be the perfect little set for you. And they just fit right back in together, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 15 in here. If you don't want to keep them in the box, which I don't know why you wouldn't, you can use the box by itself as well. So that is my, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in that yet. I may put in some of the other nail art pieces I got, but honestly, this one is the coolest one, and it came with its own box. And as you can see, immediately I found these. I love these hearts. There's bigger ones. There's teeny tiny bows. There are pieces of candy and stars and little bears with hearts. Those may be angels, I'm not sure. There's flowers. So there's all kinds of things, and these are going to really help bling up some of my cards and my tags. So I'm excited to use these. So this is another box I got, and I already filled it with everything that I purchased so far. So I'm going to try to show you these without taking them out of the package because they're so tiny. But these are some, they're clear and they're roses. So I got those. I also got a couple large ones. I think there's 2 packs of large ones. This is a multi-pack of red, and it has roses, and I'm not sure what else it has in here. I'm pretty sure it's just roses. but that one have to find a home for. Here's just another pack of the other ones. I got this huge pack of these white ones because, let me see if I have do I have a tag handy that I've made? I don't, but here's a journaling card. So for example, these journaling cards, I got a whole set of Tim Holtz chipboard people, and they're not my favorite. Some of them are okay, but for the most part, I don't really like them because they're thick, which I should have known with it being chipboard. But let me just show you, like on something like this, where it has the little girl and it has a sentiment. And of course, the background picture is so beautiful. You don't really need to do a whole lot to that. What I would probably do with this type of flower is I would take either one or maybe 3 and just add them right there, or even up the side to kind of give it some other texture and embellishment. So you will see me in a video or two coming along where I'm going to show you how I use these chipboard pieces so that I can use them up. So that's what I will use these roses for. And these are little teeny tiny, let me see if I can get them to go to one side. There's a thing on each side, so you can't really see them. I'll open them up. You guys must think I'm nuts buying all these little tiny things. They weren't very expensive, $1 or $2 here or there. So these are little teeny tiny butterflies, if you can see them. And they're just like iridescent colors. So beautiful. And that's what I was saying about some of these die cuts. Like for you could even put one of those butterflies here in the flowers, but even for the little girl, okay, these are just little pearls. They're very, very little. So I got a couple of these because I think they were really inexpensive. Those are the big ones. I think some of these were 50 cents. So I got some of these, and here's another one. So they're all pretty much the same color. And here are some roses and some itty bitty tiny things in here. So the roses are the main things. They are definitely considered nail accessories, so... But the roses are big enough that they'll look nice embellished on something. Here is another pack. This is a multi-pack. So this has roses and butterflies and little flowers. Here's another one of the nails. And I think I got a couple of the ecru colors. So that's what I mainly got for TEMU this time, because I just felt that I could use them a lot in a lot of different things. They're also really good if you have something like a flower that you make and you need a center for it. Depending on how big the flower is, a lot of these little things would be great for centers on those flowers. Even grouping 3 of them together. you can also put down like, let's say you wanted to highlight here, you could put down a bead of glue in a couple places where you wanted some of those real teeny tiny beads to stick, and you could use them like a glitter. And if you saw my last video where I was doing the treasure tags, where you put things inside the tag by using a cellophane bag, these are the kinds of things that would look good in those as well. So that's where I got the inspiration to pick up these while they were on sale. So, although I don't have any prices for you guys, sorry. I did get a couple paper products. I had to restrain myself because we usually can print off anything we need. But I did really like the size of these. I'm not sure if they're all the same because I can't remember. I think these were in my cart before and they became available when I made my new order. So I ended up having more of them. Okay, so they're all the same, but they do have a front and a back. So these would be cool to make tags out of, tear pieces off to put on your tags. You could use, because it's pretty large, you could use a sheet of this in a journal. So that's a fun little addition to my junk journaling. The next thing I got, and I don't remember exactly what they called these, but they were like mixed media papers. So they're all different texture-wise. So you have this one. I love this like dusty mauve color. So you have this one, and it's really smooth. And then you have this one, kind of reminds you of either winter or spider web. And then this one, is, oh, there, I thought I had two stuck together. So this one is like a, actually there are two. So this one's more like a screen, like a chicken wire screen type thing. That is really cool. These would be, I'm not sure how they would hold up, but they would be nice for stenciling too, some of them. This one reminds me like of a dot matrix or something. Tetris. That's really cool. And this one is more of a, some type of weave. It reminds me more of like a fabric weave, and it looks like it does fray a little bit. This is vellum. It feels very thick and nice. And this is I'm not sure, just some pretty purple papers, which I love purple and lilac. A lot of us do. And this one's pretty. This is not handmade paper, but it's made to imitate it, I believe. And this is like a piece with a doily on it. This is very beautiful, but, and so is this one. But if you hop over to Kim Newberg's coffee shop, she has some great doily images. Oh, I don't know why, but I am so in love with the Harlequin pattern. It is so cute. So that's what the purple one was made up of. And they all may be made up the same. I got a purple, a pink, and a yellow. So it looks like they may be made similar. Yeah, this one has, let me take this little thing off. This one has the one with the round holes. That's so cool. I don't know what that fiber is. And then this one has the paint spatters. Here's the chicken wire one, the Tetris one. This is like a weave, kind of reminds me of burlap. Here is a nice piece of thick vellum, and then you have these pretty pink papers in the back. Another one. So they're similar. They're doily backed ones that look like crumpled paper, and of course the Harlequin. So each of the packs are the same, but I really love the idea of getting some interesting pages with these packs, because even if you don't use a whole one on a card or a tag or a journal card, you can snip off pieces. And like I said, I might try them to see if they're good for stenciling at all. They're pretty flimsy, so I'm not sure if they would hold up to stenciling. Maybe one time, but we'll see. So I love the color combinations. They're more of a pastel, and I usually always go for something pink or purple. So there we go. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I got that was super fun. Here's another box. And I did get a set of these. Oops, sorry about that. We're always making comments on how things fall off our desk and we can't find anything. So I'm in the process of trying to design my craft room. And one of the things that I really needed was something for storage, and or you know, even something so that I can just be able to see it. So what this is it's a tray, and it gives you the option of putting in these dividers. And oops. Okay, divider, go in there. And when you put them in, I still don't think that one's in right. When you put them in, you can then section out what you're going to store in there. Like, for example, and it's standing up, so you can flip through and see what you have that you're storing in there. If you wanted to store all of your journal cards that you made like this, or all of your tags that you've made, you know, you have that option. And I got, I think, 3 of these. So these are going to be very, very nice for storage. And I love them. So that is a good find. Then the other ones that I got were just clear. Sorry, I didn't open them yet. Give me a second, and I'll show you one of them. They're just clear, and they kind of remind me of like kitchen shelves. But what's great for this is I can use one for all my scraps. I can use another one for fabric or whatever I need to store it in. And then I did get some, I had talked to you about getting those rolling carts. I got 2 of those from Walmart online, and they were $20 a piece. So with shipping, it still wasn't very expensive, and I love them, and I think these trays will fit nicely on those so that I can have it under my desk or somewhere where I can reach it really easily. So those are the two. I got 6 of these and 3 of these, and of course some of the boxes that I showed you. So I'm thinking that's pretty much everything I got, except for my husband's shoes, which he loves. And I think, oh, I ordered some dried flowers, just some tiny ones, and they haven't come yet. But as soon as they come, I'll just show you guys in another separate video. But if you need if you need to know any information on how much things cost or what, I will say the quality of these storage containers are very good. I really like this gray one. I'm just hoping that these little things don't come out. I may have to put a little bit of glue on there and make sure they stay in. But that would be the only thing that I would be concerned about. Everything else is absolutely fabulous. And I will always order from TEMU, no matter what the situation is, because they're always going to have something cheaper than I can find it somewhere else. So if you need to know the prices or any questions about anything, just comment, or my email is on my page. You can email me. I also have a Facebook group where this video will be posted, and that is Lilac Lane Livery Arts. If you go to that Facebook and group and you sign up, you get a lot of benefits from doing that. Number one, you get to collaborate with other people that love to do the same thing that you do with paper arts. And then additionally, there are giveaways if you participate in any of my Tag Me Tuesdays. And also, I put free images in there periodically that I make digitally. So if you all want to hop over there or to any other of the Facebook groups that we participate in, I have a whole list of everything down in the description box. So hit me up if you need any prices or have any questions or concerns, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.